and good morning to you, my loves. Hope we've all had an amazing week. This week's project is of this beautiful robe that I got into a market early last year for about 30 shillings. I kid you not, guys. Then I transformed into this stunning jumpsuit that is probably my new and current favorite closet addition. The print is what drew me to this number and I have no regrets whatsoever, so if you'd like to see how this came about, then just keep watching. I had no idea the camera wasn't recording until I'd done the first step, which was just taking off the arms. Next, I spread out the entire piece and traced a pattern with my favorite high waist trouser on one half of the fabric. This was going to be my front piece with the right side facing up. Next, I used this to trace the back pieces with the wrong side facing up, ensuring to add just 1 inch extension on the crotch to allow the bum to sit well without straining the front pieces that mostly cause camel toes on most pants. Next, I proceeded to stitch the front and back pieces together from the waist down to the crotch section. I then joined the front and back pieces from the crotch section to ensure the symmetry of the pants still remains, then stitch down the sides, ensuring to follow my measurements from the waist down to the hips, down to the feet. Since this fabric was not too stiff, I opted for a fitting back, so I made darts on each back piece like so, then did 2 one-sided pleats on the front pieces like so. tip on if you struggle with a functional jumpsuit because the print you like doesn't stretch but you'd still like a jumpsuit from the same, then ensure your crotch section is loose. This can be achieved with pleats like mine or gathers, but this will have to have a stretch band. This way there's still room for movement and no strain to the fabric, so you still get to achieve a functional jumpsuit with no stretch fabric. I then took the 2 pieces I took off in the beginning and opened the sides to have 2 open pieces. I then measured the length and width to ensure I had enough to work with for my bodies and trimmed it as my measurements. I then cut the back piece in half, then proceeded to make darts on the front piece and hem the top sections of the front pieces and 2 back pieces, then hem the middle section of the open back pieces like so. Next, I pinned these 3 pieces respectively to the pants, then proceeded to stitch them down. I then installed an invisible zip off camera and proceeded to stitch the body sides down and hem the bottom of the pants and did overlock on the entire jumpsuit, then placed it aside. Next, I took the remaining robe piece that hemmed the front of it and opened it up, then took out the ragged hanging pieces and stitched it close, and with that I was all done. This is the final look, which honestly is my current favorite addition, and I cannot wait to rock this out soon. I added a choker last minute and I absolutely love how the entire piece came together. Do share your thoughts on the same and let me know if this is something that you guys would rock. Until the next project, I'm sending you all warm hugs and wishing you all an amazing weekend ahead. Bye loves!